Craig. We just set off from Charleston a few hours ago. We're heading up to New York. Non-stop offshore. Beautiful day, good wind, 20 knots. Gonna do a little bit of fishing here. We got one line in the water with a spoon. We're gonna throw out this lure here. This will go about 20 feet deep. See what we can catch. Let's see what it does.
Like being on Fish TV.
Oh, we got a big one. We got a shark. Oh yeah. Yeah. Bring it in, baby.
Leo and Ronnie from Fish TV would love this one.
Let that puppy out a few hundred yards behind the boat. It's got no motor. We're sailing. Perfect. Oh yeah. So we got Craig aboard here, controlling the autopilot.
First time being a skipper.
He's off sleeping. He's off the shift right now.
And you get me, camera operator. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, let's catch some Maui or some tuna.
You see that camera up, it says?
Yeah.
Minus, eh? Minus. Is back on the crew, a veteran of offshore sailing with Black Diamond. What do you say, Says?
No, not much. Great weather, beautiful, good winds, 20 knots. We're going fast, 9 knots.
Yeah, we're doing about 9 knots, yeah.
Yeah. Heading south to New York.
Too early to say anything, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
Craig, what do you say?
Beautiful so far.
So far, it's been perfect weather. Glad we waited out the storm last night. And let's hope we can make it around Hatteras before that next storm comes in. It's pretty good, you know, 8 to 10 foot waves, 20 knots, and we're going 9 knots, so pretty awesome.
Little kid, if I had pink hair, I wouldn't want anyone knowing I wasn't a natural. Get up there. I kid, I joke. It would have been a finger puppet. Oh, it's terrible. Is that your girlfriend? Look, you're gonna get married someday. Married guys, are you married? No, if you were, you'd miss your friends. So those, all my friends, getting married. What are tough?
Guys, we're just off the coast of Cape Hatteras with southwesterly wind, 30 to 40 knots of wind right now. You can hear the wind howling, and we got
monster waves. Whoa, baby!
We got 15 to 25 foot waves, seriously, with the swells. Boat's holding up good. We got a high freeboard. Very few times does the water come over the tow rail, but we're really dry with the full enclosure. We don't need foul weather gear or anything. And the wind is just howling out there. I don't know if you can hear it. It's whistling and howling. That is the wind, eh? We thought it was an airplane. Without this, we wouldn't be able to talk to each other. It'd be so windy. Anyway, cut it there. Push the red button.
How you doing there, Saz? Saz has his life shift tonight, so hopefully gonna get some sleep. So
yeah.
Anyways, it's been a great trip so far. These waves are huge, and it's hard to tell from the boat where the waves are, but we go down and you can't even see anything but the wave coming at you because you're 15 feet in its swell. So
we got the skater music on. We're surfing 40-foot surfboard here. We actually topped out at 18 knots down a wave. Believe it or not, I couldn't believe it. Pretty wild ride. This is gonna go all night at 6 p.m. We'll probably go all night until 6 a.m. and then it's supposed to ease off.
yeah. So Derek.
Hey, Derek, wish you were here, buddy.
Yeah.
These waves are twice as bad as they were on Friday when we were racing. So, anyways, it's been quite an experience. The patches on our ears are keeping us all well, and we're just trying to eat little bits at a time and get 3 and 4 hour sleep sessions at a time. But it's quite an experience. We've met up with a couple of boats within a while, some tanker ships, and other than that, we haven't seen anyone on the sea since Tuesday morning. So since we left, 2 ships within a mile, and that's it.
What do you think?
What
do you think of all this, Craig? Crazy sailing.
Well, this is definitely an experience of a lifetime for me. I'm learning how to helm and learning how to just stay calm when the seas go up. Last night we had a storm, and says I had to go up on the mast and take down the main sheet. But it was so windy. And right now we're at 15 to 20 foot knots. We only have half a jib out, and we're doing 9 knots with half a jib. That's how crazy it is. Good experience.
Thanks, Craig. We've been sailing for a few days now out of Charleston. First day and a half was real exciting. We went through a bit of a storm and winds got up to gusts of 47 knots. Believe it or not, we were at one point we surfed 18, 19 knots. I couldn't believe it myself. Then it settled down to 13, 14 knot surf, back down to a normal boat speed of 9 or 10. That was pretty wild. A little scary. We did that on half a jib. But then the last 2 days, there's been absolutely no wind. This morning was like dead calm, like calmer than you see the waters now. It was like glass. And you know, I don't know. I almost like the storm better. At least we're having some excitement and sailing. Right here, we've been running the motor for a day and a half. Looks like there won't be any wind for a couple more days. We're motor sailing, try to get a little bit out of the wind, and we still got lots of fuel. But in the next 30 hours, we're gonna pull into shore, get some fuel, and then carry on up to New York. It's delayed our arrival by a good day or 2. But anyway, it's a beautiful day. We're having fun. We're sitting out here looking out. And we saw a shark. So I got the shark book out. So have a look over there at those birds, Chris. There's all these birds sitting on the water, diving, and nice oceanic white-tipped shark got up on the surface. Was out there for a long time. We were watching them with binoculars. Looks like this. Could be 11 feet long, big fin. They don't come near the shore very often, but they're abundant out here, they say. Anyway, gotta find something to do out here. To see you keeping up your figure.
That's right. Get into my belly!
Chris, how are you enjoying the trip so far?
Lovely. Haven't fell in once.
That's good. Good time would have been when that shark was in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Here we are having a little bit of lunch.
Healthy. The Bud Light to keep my figure. Yes, but we're on our way to Atlantic City to do some disco dancing. Oh yeah, disco time. We haven't even drinking yet, but wait till tonight, baby, Atlantic City. Here we come from Charleston. Black Diamond Crew. Got wind again.
Seriously, hasn't been drinking.
12 knots, we're back.
You don't want to see him when he's drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some wind back. That's what we're all excited about.
Yeah. 12 knots, the engine's off.
I'm kind of half excited, half disappointed. Want to go to Atlantic City. Now, I don't know. Should we go to New York City, Atlantic City?
Either way, we're gonna hit a city. We need land. It's been a long time out here. We did see sharks though, and a few dolphins. We haven't caught a damn fish in 3 days of the lines being out, but whatever. catching a good set of wind, and beautiful day. Friday, the last day of work for the week. That's it. What time is it? Friday afternoon at 4:30. It's time to go home for the weekend. Oh yeah, we haven't worked this week. Too bad. Looking forward to seeing the wife though. Be ready, Michelle. Anyways, says the cameraman. Chris has been the sail maker, sail trimmer, taking care of the sails.
Yeah. Skipper.
Dishwasher. I'm just rail meat today. Gotta get it.
We got some heel now, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna do some good sailing now, saving some gas. Might be able to make it all the way without having to get gassed up if we can get this for another 10 hours.
Yes.
Sailing, sailing away. This may be our last sunset. So we're all awake and it's been a great day on the water. Friday night and we're heading towards Atlantic City for a bit of nightlife. Ed's cooked us up some serious food and we're all getting healthy before we start to go on a little bit of a nightlife kick in Atlantic City.
A little bit of wine, shrimp primavera, steak, sakanash. I'm making stuff up here.
That's the best.
Chris
Cheers,
joins.
bit of White Russians.
There's a White Russian.
Cheers to
bit
a
of
great
wine.
crew and a great trip.
Cheers. 100 kilometers offshore in the ocean and just relaxing here, enjoying a nice meal.
Weather's going to Atlantic City at 2 in the morning.
We're gonna hit Atlantic City.
Hey, look at this. Get some wine, a little bit of weight here. We're rocking and rolling on last
Look at
night.
this. We're
Michelle's waiting
sailing.
for us in New York.
We're sailing along.
Pittsburgh Penguins beat the Philly Flyers. Woo!
All right. Besides that, we're sailing along on autopilot. We got wine. We got pasta. We got a full
And we have a good time.
course meal here,
Beautiful sunset.
and the autopilot's going along, and we're just sailing along, having a great meal.
Hello, this is from Black Diamond on day 5, Saturday the 25th, I believe. We're on our way to New York City where my wife is waiting for me diligently. We had a short pit stop in Atlantic City, which threw off the whole romanticism of Saturday, but it was a worthwhile visit as, you know, girls were asking us if we wanted to use whipped cream, you know, but we went and had the breakfast of champions, coffee and water and tea, and because the waiters are pathetic, and we waited 3 hours for a gas station that's not open till May. So then we finally found a gas station at 10 o'clock that filled us up, and then we're on our way. So, anyways, you know,
But besides all
we
that,
only waited 8 hours for gas, but it was a worthwhile visit to Atlantic City, and now we're on our way up. And Ed has a new graphic designer in Chris, and says has had enough sleep now after he got sick this morning to pilot the ship. And Ed made an incredible spaghetti dinner as our last meal on the boat. What a meal. Spilled it everywhere, but other than that, it was awesome. So, all packed up, ready to meet my wife in Manhattan at about 1 in the morning. Cheers, great wine, great food, great company, and a great trip. Thanks, Ed. We really appreciate it.
that's really good. Thank you. Well, what did you think of the skipper?
Well, the skipper today has been an excellent source of alcoholism, and really has taken it serious the last 8 hours drinking since he woke up this morning. But other than that, well, now we have Sez in charge. With a beer in his hand.
I don't know what I should add up. I think.
Okay, Says, what about you?
We had some harsh weather on the way to New York. You know, we had our
40
hours,
Ups and downs and
ups
around.
and downs.
40
Yes, now it's nice.
47 knots of wind and 19 knots of boat speed
Of the boat
surfing.
speed, yeah, we hit one storm that was pretty nasty, but we went through it, no problem. We didn't pitch pole, we didn't broach or anything else. I don't know. Other than that, we had a pretty good weather for last couple of days, so we enjoyed a couple of meals outside. We have a really nice sunset, and whoever is on the morning shift has a sunrise. And
Well, we'll be in Nyack by morning.
yeah, we'll be in Nyack by morning. We should hit New York
All right.
port in around
And
midnight.
we were very well controlled with the hookers at the Taj Mahal.
Chris.
Oh, it was a great trip. We had the highs and lows. The weather was from, blowing 45 knots to blowing 0.4 knots probably.
Yeah.
And, great food, great friends. It was a great time.
Good.
Beautiful weather. Look at the sunset. I mean, how can you beat that, right?
Oh, look at that, eh?
That's what it's all about.
We've seen a few of those this trip, eh? Sunrises and sunsets.
Oh, wonderful.
Wonderful in the ocean. Had a great time. Very happy to exceed our boat speed record of 19 knots. They're maxi speeds here we're talking. Anyway.
And our lows of 1.2 knots.
Yeah, like dead calm seas, like glass. Anyway, it was a good trip. We got the boat. Looks like we're gonna get the boat safely to New York, and had a great time.